Let me get my notepad up. All right. For the open today, we've got a little bit of gappers out there, nothing too crazy. It is Monday morning, so you can't expect too much, but we do have DATS. I have not traded DATS in probably 3 years. It's been a while. And typically, I don't love how it trades. It's very pumpy and dumpy, but it might set up for us today. It just might set up for us today. What was the news here? Let's see. Let's see. What was the news on that chat? I just don't love how it trades. You know, I just don't love how it trades. She's a little bit ugly. Just a little bit. I'm going to skip it for now. DJT, we do want to watch. And that one, of course, we've already played twice. AREB, I also want to watch. This is moving as well off of the DJT's sort of like a sympathy here. I want to watch it over 93 cents. You've got that daily high at 93 cents. Anywhere below that just really wouldn't make any sense. So top watches into the open today. You've got AREB over, what is the high here? You actually got $1.02 here in pre-market, but really as long as it can find buyers to hold itself up over the 93s, I want to keep an eye on this out of the bell. Of course, I don't like it right here, but if we do start to find buyers back over 93 out of the open, then I might want to look for this again and just keep an eye on it here. We don't know what it's going to do, but we can always keep an eye on it and see if it gives us opportunity out of the bell today. Over that past daily high. Over that daily high, you should have some range. Let me take a look at the daily. Let's see, over 93. Yes, over 93, we've got range to about 180 and 2. So you've got plenty of range if we can just base over 93 after open. So we'll take a look at that. If buyers find it, then we've got something to watch. AMIX, I do not like. Let's see. There's 48 now on DJT as well. Gonna start to get out of that completely here soon. I've only got 15% left, so pretty much with runners left at 48. Can play it again after open. Real quick, if you guys have sound, let me know, please. I know the last few mornings we've had some issues, but if you guys do have sound, let me know. As long as I see a majority, I'll assume that we're okay. Sound? Cool. Okay. All right, so far we've got AREB over 93. DJT I'll look back at in a second. Still have runners left in that. Fun also making a move. This is also tied to the whole Trump move here this morning. So that's why I'm saying today you're going to see a lot of these Trump names moving. So your Funware, you've got your DJT, you've got your AREB. And so a lot of these gappers this morning, unfortunately, I say unfortunately because DJT could very well just fade at the bell and be done. And if that happens, then these sympathy plays are going to also, you know, dump to the downside with it. So that's kind of like the issue so far this morning that I'm seeing is all of our gappers are pretty much sympathy setups to DJT. So we need to see DJT make a move if we want to see any of these other stocks make a move too. So otherwise, there's not going to be too much to trade today, you know, outside of these sympathy setups that I see so far off of DJT. Of course, you have Rumble up this morning off the same thing. So they're all sympathy setups off of DJT. They're all sympathy setups. So again, we need to see DJT make a move higher out of the open today, or at least hold its ground, you know. If we see it dump after the open, then, you know, it's probably going to be a slower morning. If it holds or finds new highs, then we should have plenty of opportunity, though. Definitely should have plenty of opportunity at that point. Also raising stops on DJT to 46.50 as well, which is about $1 above entry. Just want to see where these runners want to go. If I can get to like 50 bucks for my runners and cut it at 50, sit back and then play it again after the bell a few times, I feel like it's going to give us plenty of opportunity. Liquidity here is no issue, so we should be good to roll here after the bell. Sounds like a robot on your end. It's probably your internet connection. I would double check that real quick. If your internet's a little bit slow, it can usually screw up the audio quality. All right, so right now, I mean, all I really see that I like is, I mean, I like AREB and I like DJT, man. I mean, there's not really too many gappers this morning. We're going to go through the nightly watch list here in a second. FCNI might be one here. You've got some volume here coming in over the 660s of VWAP. So this too is right under that daily high though. So I'd almost have to just watch it again over $7, and I don't really like it up at $7 because then you've got pre-market highs from 7 to 8. I don't love that either. So FCNI is similar to AREB, and I don't love FCNI. Let me check the range real quick. But yeah, so really going into the open today though, you just have to keep in mind a lot of these gappers are purely running off of DJT. And so that alone, like I said, if DJT does not hold its gains after the bell, then a lot of these gappers are probably just going to be donezo. So just please keep that in mind. Be careful today. There could be a lot of opportunity, but at the same time, there could be a lot of choppiness out there too if this gapper does not hold up. You've actually got decent range in SCNI. I just don't know where I would like it though. Like I don't know how I would play it. Plenty of volume as well. I guess I can watch it off 630 after open for pullbacks off VWAP. That could be a nice spot. Yeah, that's not a bad spot. We can do that off 630. Watch the dips over 630 and SCNI, and then of course we can also keep an eye on it over 730 as well. If we do get a pivot up through that area of demand from earlier in the morning, but I'd be careful up anywhere over 8. Anywhere over 8 and you're going to be getting stuck in a knife. All right, so we'll watch SCNI this morning as well, either off of 630 or 720. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll do I'll do a 720. Yeah. Fun I don't like yet. Maybe that changes. I was gonna consider watching it over $7, and I guess we still could, really, if you want to watch a nice flush at the bell. Watch it off that daily $7 area. But like I said, the main thing with these setups is they're all sympathy setups. So I feel like watching the lead runner on DJT is just the better option. It's just the better bet here, which we've done really well with this morning so far. We played it twice this morning for profits. Did really, really well. Didn't have much size. Of course, it does carry a little bit more risk because I'm just kind of like, I like the setup for today. It's just, I don't know, how much this news from the weekend is going to hold up going into the open today. So I don't know, are we going to hold its gains? Or are we just going to, kind of flunk back towards lows? This thing likes to do that. So I want it to prove itself first before I try to take too much size and take too much risk on it. Let's see, Kev, what do you think about changing how much risk you're taking compared to what stock you're trading? No, I would just stick to a quarter, though. I would still just stick to a constant size. I mean, if that's a third for you, if that's a quarter for you, if that's a half for you, whatever it is, I would just make it consistent. Otherwise, you're just kind of jumping all over the place. All right, we've got about 10 minutes until the bell. Again, there's not much that I like. And the ones that I do like, they're all just sympathy setups to DJT. So it's like they're all kind of up for the same reason. And for that reason, we need to see the leading gapper on DJT really just hold itself up after open. Take a look at Soundhound here for the day. This is from the nightly watch list. Soundhound we do like today over 645. Over the highs from Friday. I do like that. A little bit of a weak open this morning at 4 a.m., but it is trying to reclaim and reverse back up into the mid-6s. So we do want to watch that over 645 today. We also want to take a look at ORCL. This is ticker Oracle. And we want to watch this today over 145.40, which is going to be also off of Friday's highs. And for that, I'm actually going to do a 145.15 or so just off the highs. Watch this off the pullbacks of the bell. I'm just going to go with the 145, give it some room. We've got QURE to watch again. Nice sideways in pre-market. That should hopefully give us some opportunity. We wanted to watch this today off of $8. Right now we're at $8.73, so nice little dip opportunity. Let's see, we had Lucid to watch from Friday, which Not a fan of the move in pre-market. We wanted to watch it over 430, which it attempted on the break back here around 7:30 this morning. And for that reason, I don't really have a way to play this. I did like it if we had the break at 430, but I don't like it there now. I'd have to see some sort of base over 440s. And we've also got, let's see, DJT on the list, ZAPP on the list as well. And ZAPP, really, I just want to watch it this week. As long as it maintains itself over the mid-9s, then it's really got a nice look back up into the 13s, 14s, maybe 15s this week. Just keep an eye on that. So, again, just watching ZAPP off the pullbacks, I would say over 930, 950-ish. Lower to mid-9s. So not too bad. We've got a good number of setups for the morning so far, but again, all of them, or at least most of them, are those sympathy setups off the DJT. So we need to see that follow through so that we do have more opportunities today. Otherwise, could be a little bit dry. We have about 9 minutes until the bell. Crossing my fingers that we have a good day today. So far, we are green this morning in pre-market thanks to DJT scalps. And again, crossing my fingers that we do get more opportunities. So make sure now that you're taking the time, the last 8 or so minutes, to pull up all of these charts, mark them all up, get them ready to go. If you need to set price alerts, do that as well. And if you have any questions, make sure to ask as well while I get my charts all ready to go for the bell. Nice looking to open on Soundhound too. Coming up to retest 645 here from Friday. We do want to watch that one out at the bell too. All right, I've got all my charts up and ready to go. Hopefully you guys are ready as well. We've got about 6 minutes. AREB stop loss. There is no stop loss yet because there is no trade yet, so we can't really come up with a stop loss until we do have that. Gotta wait for it to meet criteria first. And Stoyan, they don't care where you're trading from. Maybe, I'm not sure. As long as you, yeah, like you said, and you used your social security and everything on the app. So yeah, you're good, brother. All right, about 5 minutes until open. Make sure that you do spend this last couple of minutes now to get ready for the bell. That way you're not panicking, rushing around at the open here. We are watching about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 setups today going into the open. So quite a bit. All right, you guys over on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, shutting those streams down now to get ready for the bell. We have about 5 minutes until open and about 8 setups that we've gone over so far this morning to watch into the open. So far, 2 wins this morning on DJT. This thing is up massive this morning, kind of as we expected over the weekend, like my videos suggested. But good luck today. Happy trading, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, guys.